好，你们好，我们现在来上复习课。The format will be very similar with your chapter tests, so I won't go over it here. You can take a look at it on your own time. Now, for this review lecture, I will only focus on the listening part and also the grammar part. Now, for listening, I will first go over some vocabulary that you want to review, and then I will give you some questions just to get you ready and put you in the mood of taking an exam. Okay, now for the vocabulary that you need to know to prepare for your listening part, we have 暑假、寒假、春假、秋假. We also learned vocabulary relates to your travel, 比如行李、箱子、包、托运、手提。护照、办护照、签证、办签证。We also learned an expression, adjective 加得加不得了，热的不得了，多的不得了 means the degree is really high, extremely something. 好 Now, remember this grammar? 你想买哪家航空公司的票？哪家的便宜，我就买哪家的。I will buy whichever airline which offers the cheaper plane tickets. Okay. 好 With all this in mind, I will read 4 short conversations, and you try on your own first to see whether you can pick up a correct answer before you move to the next part, in which I will give you the correct answers. Okay? 好，准备好了。第一个 Speaker 1. 时间过得真快，马上就要放寒假了。Speaker 2. 太棒了。So which festival will the 2 speakers celebrate soon? Number 2, 第二个 Speaker 1. 听说北京有很多名胜古迹，比如长城啊、故宫啊、天安门啊。Speaker 2. 对呀，还有很多好饭馆呢。Has Speaker 1 been to the Great Wall? Number 3, Speaker 1. 我要是能用中文写信就好了。Speaker 2. 那我的信就让你写。Will Speaker 1 write a letter in Chinese on behalf of Speaker 2? Number 4, 第四个 Speaker 1. 我下个星期订机票怎么样？ Speaker 2. 下个星期机票会贵得不得了。When does Speaker 2 think that Speaker 1 should buy airline tickets? Now pause my video before you move to the next part. Okay, 好 Now, number 1, I think you guys should all be all right. Let's look at number 2. Speaker 1. 听说北京有很多名胜古迹，比如长城啊、故宫啊、天安门啊。So the question was, has Speaker 1 been to the Great Wall? Should be no, because 听说 I heard there are a lot of, famous historical sites in Beijing, including the Great Wall. So I heard about it. That means I haven't been there. 好 Number 3, Speaker 1 said, 我要是能用中文写信就好了。我要是 that means if I could write a letter in Chinese. So will Speaker 1 write a letter in Chinese on behalf of Speaker 2? The answer should be no. It's because 要是 means if I can do it, but that basically means you don't have the ability to do it yet. Okay, so 要是 it's something we learned at 100 level long time ago, means if. 好 Number 4. 我下个星期订机票怎么样？ And speaker 2 said, 下个星期机票会贵的不得了. So this is the grammar. We learned adjective plus 的 plus 不得了 means extremely. So next week, the airline tickets will be extremely expensive. That's why it's not a good idea to buy tickets next week. Okay, so now let's move to the next one. So for this one, I will read a narrative and you will choose correct answers. Okay, ready? 我认识很多朋友，他们有的喜欢跑步，有的喜欢打网球，有的喜欢踢足球。我们常常一起运动。马上要到周末了。我的几个朋友想去匹兹堡的 PNC Park 看球赛，我还没有去过 PNC Park。看完球赛，我们去吃晚饭。匹兹堡好吃的饭馆多得不得了。Okay, so now pause my video before you move to the next part and see whether you got all the correct answers. Okay, so in order to answer all the questions in this listening, actually, you need a little cultural knowledge about Pittsburgh. I'm sure you guys all know PNC Park is actually for baseball. So which sports we will watch this weekend? The answer should be baseball. The last one, when did I watch a game at PNC Park? Actually, it should be never because we 还没有去过 PNC Park. I haven't been to PNC Park yet. Okay, so next part, it's a part of the grammar. I want you to use the grammar, the structure we learned in the semester to describe based on the illustration. In this case, I want you to describe these two shirts. So, 紫色的衬衫比白色的衬衫贵30块钱。Okay? Or you can say 白色的衬衫比紫色的衬衫便宜30块钱。So it doesn't matter which adjective you use, but you have to be accurate to tell me one shirt is either more expensive, how much more expensive than the other, or one shirt is how much cheaper than the other. Okay, this could be another example. 李友的房租比王鹏的房租便宜500块 or 王鹏的房租比李友的房租贵500块。好， now I want you to review what is 打折 and 打九折 basically means you will pay 90% of the original price. And in English, the equivalent is 10% off. So please do review this part. Now, if I give you a question like this, 紫色的衬衫打几折? Okay, so because you will pay based on this, you will pay 60% of the original price. That means 打6折. Okay, also, one part of the grammar is I want you guys to review the difference between 白勺的, do you still remember? 土野地 and 双人的. Okay, also for the reading, we did something like this in class. So I want you to review this part before you take the exam. Okay, that's actually all you need to review before you take the final exam. And I'm confident that you will do well and good luck.